Obviously, they have a dangerous job crossing traffic. Often, anytime you're crossing traffic on a regular basis, your job is dangerous.
Now, that trooper is talking about a sanitation worker who was hit and killed while doing his job in Ellsworth this morning.
Now, we first followed this story on First News at noon, and since then, we've learned more about that victim and how it happened.
27 First News senior reporter Jerry Ricciuti talked to neighbors about what they heard and saw. It's our top story at 6.
Neighbors here on State Route 45 in Ellsworth knew something was wrong just before 9 this morning.
I heard them picking up my trash, and then all of a sudden I heard a big commotion, and then I came outside, and that's when I seen the tractor trailer in the ditch and the gentleman laying in the middle of the street.
Others who didn't want to talk on camera tell me they ran out to the victim, who's been identified as 20-year-old Trevor Dotson of Warren, who was thrown more than 30 feet by the impact, his work shoe and glove laying on the road nearby.
One of the occupants of the garbage truck got out to retrieve a can. He was crossing the road. When he was crossing the road, he was struck by a semi-truck heading northbound. It
turns out the sound neighbors heard was the semi, which was hauling a load of dirt rolling into a ditch.
The driver of the semi braked and swerved to avoid him and went off the roadway, and the semi overturned.
Although Dotson was rushed to the hospital, he died a short time later. The driver of the rig was not hurt. Neighbors say the victim was a regular on their garbage route and dressed in bright green safety clothing at the time.
He was very safety cautious, and I've seen him before. I'm very surprised evidently one of them wasn't paying attention.
Troopers brought in an accident reconstruction expert to map out the scene using GPS equipment. The speed limit here is 55, making the job of anyone working on or near the road dangerous.
It's important that people pay attention when they see those flashing lights on the garbage trucks and slow down for them. But ultimately, it's the responsibility of the pedestrian to make sure it's safe before they cross the roadway.
Tonight, the mishap remains under investigation. In Ellsworth Township, Jerry Ricciuti, WKBN 27 First News.